I request all of you to please welcome Mr. Yavnik with open hearts on this wonderful topic, unearthing your hidden potential.
So, let me start with an anecdote. Many years back, if you go back, there used to be only one car. Can you tell me? Ford car, very right. Standard black color car, Ford car. And having Ford car used to be a life dream for everyone. So if you have a Ford car, means you have arrived in the society. And people used to save every penny to finally buy that Ford car. So once a gentleman almost reached closer to his retirement, but saved every penny to finally buy that Ford car. So, as a customary practice, the salesman said, "Sir, now you are possessing Ford car. I can drive you home." He said, "Of course, most welcome." So they drove together. The person who was walking on the street or bicycle or some other means of the conveyance, he was in Ford car. That is his own Ford car. Moving around the lanes of the city, enjoying the beauty of that city as if he is first time seeing it. And suddenly in the middle of the road, car stopped. What will happen? If you have spent everything of your life to have that car, what will happen? Panicked. He immediately turned and said, "What happened to this Ford car?" So salesman was smiling. And he said, "Sir, Ford car by its own name can take you to 5 kilometers. Then you have to fuel it." In life also, your entire support system, your parents, your family, education system, the financial support you are getting from the home, your lecturers, your professors, they can take us to a certain level. But after that level, you need petrol. When you are out in that jungle of competition, you need that petrol. And unfortunately, this is one petrol which is not available outside. But fortunately, this petrol is available in plenty within you. Most unfortunate part is we don't realize it. And that's our topic today. We are going to talk on to unearth submerged potential of you all and me too. Can you see it somewhere? Is it visible? No. Okay. So anyway, I will give you another beautiful example of one gentleman. If you have heard, raise your hands. Les Brown. Anyone? No. Before that, I will ask you another question. Do you have a goal?
Yes.
Right? 2 people out of entire crowd. Someone was telling me.
Yes, sir.
Someone told me that I have most vibrant brains, technical brains, coming from various parts of the country, and only 2 people are saying yes. Do you have a goal?
Yes, sir.
Say, "I have a goal."
I have a goal.
Now, do you think it is possible?
Yes.
Say it is possible.
It's possible.
Loudly, it's possible.
It's possible.
Excellent. So I believe that you all have a goal and it's possible to achieve. Correct?
Yes.
We take it for granted. I'm asking you another question. If I take you back in life and I ask you to start again, do you think you will achieve more than what you have achieved today?
Yes.
This is where we will start our topic, and that is unearthing our submerged potential. Do you agree we all have potential and sometimes we don't even know?
Yes.
So coming back to Les Brown. There used to be a gentleman, Les Brown, he is existing. He is, if we count top 5 motivational speaker globally, he will qualify. This gentleman has written multiple books. He is called by every top names. You imagine a name, whether it's IBM, GE, Microsoft, Google. Every company is invited as a speaker. This gentleman is also on channels talking. He has his own program on inspiration. But when he was in 5th standard, he was demoted. You know for what? It was suddenly realized by entire class, teachers and school administration that he is mentally challenged. You know, mentally retarded. His ability to grasp things were very poor. So, that's a challenge. That poor chap was put from 5th standard to 4th standard. Days were passing, one day a new teacher came and he invited in the class, let's come on the stage. And that person was hesitant. Because he was knowing that the moment I will get up, entire class will start laughing. Because they know what kind of blunders I will do. She was hesitant, but ultimately this teacher literally forced him to come on the stage. And he says, what is your problem? I am telling you to come on stage and write. I am going to speak. I am not asking you to think and write. I just want you to write what I am reciting. And Les was trembling, nervous completely. And very hesitantly he told his teacher, sir, because you are new, you are not aware about the reality. I have a problem. And he says, what is your problem? He said, sir, I have a problem that I am mentally challenged. And probably because you are new in the school, you are not aware about it. And teacher said, let's never repeat this again in your life. Because others' opinion does not become your reality. And we all have to remember, especially when we are working to unearth our own potential, what people are thinking about your dream. People may say what you are thinking is crap. You won't be able to achieve it. You are a weak fellow. You don't know even this much of technical part of that particular goal. Whatever people say. But if you believe internally that I am going to achieve this goal, that would be the first stage in unearthing your own potential. Never let others' opinion become your reality. What others are thinking about you is their problem. Your reality is what you think about yourself. And if you think there are certain limitations in you, try and work upon it. And that's what we'll cover. I was just waiting for in case we have a screen. I don't know. Do we have a screen or we don't have a screen? Okay, no problem. Only thing, they won't be able to see a few beautiful things I want to share with them. Anyway, I would start this session, and we have 45 to 50 minutes, in which already 10 minutes we have passed. I would like to start with a beautiful quote. It is from Zen philosophy. And it says, when student is ready, master appears. Have you heard about this quote? Yes. I repeat it everywhere. In all my sessions I repeat it because it has a lot of meaning. When student is ready, it means what? In life, as we start growing, as we start acquiring knowledge, as we start getting our degrees, and thanks to Google Guru, now all what information we collect, we reach to a stage where we start believing that I know. We become a knower. So once we become a knower, we want to give. And in this process, we miss one thing. We stop listening, we stop observing, we stop absorbing. And in turn, we stop learning. So in Zen philosophy, what it says that if you are a patra, you understand what is patra in Sanskrit? Patram? You understand? Receiver. If you have a receivability, every corner of the universe has a lesson for you, provided you are a student. Student is, you are ready to receive. Once you are ready to receive, entire corner of the world, entire corner of this universe has some lesson for you, and believe me, the lesson which you have not learned till now. The problem is, we stop learning. So I want to submit to you another one very critical foundation, especially when you have to unearth your potential. Remain open for learning. All the time, from everyone. You can learn a lesson from a peon in your college who is coming entire year, throughout the year, dot on time. He's doing his duty. For him, there is no holiday. You can learn a lesson from him, respecting duty. And you can take multiple examples. There's no end of examples when it comes to what you can learn from your environment. So remember, when student is ready, master appears. When you are ready to pick up anything in your life, trust me, someone is there to teach you. You have to just remain receivable or be a receiver to get it as early as possible. Are we together on this? Or no? Excellent. Now, I don't know why we are not getting connected, because I wanted to show you a few beautiful slides, but anyway. Do you think life is a straight line? No. But we dream in a very straight line. I will complete my BTech. I will not do MTech. There will be campus, some nice companies will come. I'll be picked up by them. I'll have a job. I'll get promotion every second year. I'll get married. I have a home. I will move around across the world. On the projects, I'll be deputed to various countries. Our dreams are linear. Life is not linear. Life comes with multiple surprises. And your ability to meet these surprises is equally proportionate to the readiness you have to receive the life. And that would come only by unearthing the potentials you have. That's very, very critical. Until and unless you have challenged everything what you have, entire potential of your being, you will not ready to face certain challenges which you will be facing once you are out in the competition with millions and millions. And I've seen people, I've seen candidates who are from the premium institution like where we are today, with also masters in business management from another premium institution. They struggle to create a career, but a regional engineering student from a very ordinary MBA from an ordinary college surpasses them in career. Why? 30 years in HR, I have seen only people. I have seen only career. And I'm telling you, I have seen it so many times. Why? Because the person has unearthed all what he has to remain competitive outside in the world. He's not hiding him behind big degrees and big names of the college. He has learned to fuel his own Ford car. And that's what makes difference. So, we are still not connected. So, another thing which I want to say is life never comes in a straight line. And when life is not in a straight line, you are likely to face surprises, and only your preparedness, which is today, like I've seen students, for them, campus recruitment is like an event. This week, 10 companies are coming to our campus. I tell you, it's biggest myth you are operating. Your campus recruitment day starts the day you take admission in engineering. It's not a day. You have to prepare a lot, and we'll cover if time permits. Now, next. So when you are out in the world, and when we all agree that we have to remain prepared to face the world, do you think we generally spend enough time to prepare ourselves? Other than what routine? I'm not saying preparing for a comfort zone. She has a purpose to fly and she's flying. So until unless we walk over this journey from your comfort zone to the arena where there is action, you will not be able to pull out your... But whatever you are in life is only your choice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes.
So if I say life is the choices you have made in past and choices you will make for future is right?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
So we define life simply is nothing but choices we make. Correct?
Yes.
Now, when life comes as multiple experiences to you, again choice to progress or perish is also with you, or it's outside.
No, it's with me.
Say it's with me.
Yes.
Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm a teacher who would like nodding every time. Okay? Fine. So, when life comes to you as surprises, you have a choice to progress or destinations which are beautiful. Ordinary roads will not lead you to beautiful destinations. It's true in life also. It's true in real life. Suppose if you have to go to some very beautiful exotic destination, roads are not simple. In life also, reaching out to a beautiful life, your journey is going to be challenging. And never blame circumstances for it. This is the easiest thing we keep on doing. But remember, you are not product of your circumstances. You are larger than your circumstances. Do we agree we are larger than circumstances?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So I am taking it for granted that I have a group of people here that believe strongly that they will move out of their comfort zone. They also believe that they are bumblebee. Let people wonder what they... Let them keep on wondering. We will fly. And third, that I am not product of circumstances. Excellent. Now, why we most of the time feel surprises when we encounter life? The simple reason is we leave life accidentally. If I asked in this entire group, I give one white paper and ask all of you to write why you have joined BTech. And I will have the answer. Someone because parents have said, someone because friend was doing, someone because he got the admission there, someone because I tried everything and failed, or someone that ghar ke paas hi tha to kar diya, something. But it is very casually taken decision. It's not programmed. And trust me dear, if you don't program your life, even now it is not late. Program. It cannot be accident. What you are should not be accident. It should be your well-planned program to reach where you want to reach. And for that, what you need is a goal. Correct? But you have already agreed you have a goal. So BTech ले लिया, उसके बाद जो goal दिखेगा उधर जाए. Correct? It is not that I have a goal and doing BTech is on the way. Now somehow I have landed up doing BTech. Let me think what is next. Don't do this, dear. Have a goal which is much beyond, much beyond what are your milestones. Can I have a glass of water? So, the choice to add life to your days, what time you're passing, is with you, and choice to add just additional days to the life which is going is also with you. Now I give 3 beautiful models of choices. I call it vegetable model. Now vegetable model is when I tell you, can we get mango in rainy season? Can I get rose in Jaisalmer? Thank you. Vegetable growth is a growth when, if environment is conducive, I will grow. So there I am telling family and parents, when everything is fine, I will oblige you to grow. And if it is not fine, then whatever result comes, face it. This is one. Second, if you have moved around to the places like bird sanctuaries and all, you will see birds coming from, say, suppose if you are at Chilka Lake, in certain season, birds coming from Siberia. Pelicans, I think in Bharatpur you can notice pelicans. So birds coming all over from various part of the corner to that particular place. In Delhi also they come, near Old Delhi. Why? Because environment in Siberia is horrible. So they fly all the way to the new destination and go to many with whom I will be competing tomorrow outside. And that you can. I'm not just giving you something like a normal preaching. I have witnessed these lives. I have personally surprised seeing those kind of characters in entire career, where people coming from various corners, from ordinary family, they have surprises everyone, and today they are leading large position in the organization. Okay, so you all have within you. So we will go for vegetable growth. We all agree?
Yes.
Yes. Oh. We all will go for vegetable growth? No. So which growth?
You will grow.
One. And for that, you have to set your goal first. Doing BTech is not your goal. Getting a campus recruitment is not your goal. Settling down, getting married is not your goal. These are milestones. Goal is much beyond that. Learn to differentiate between your goal and your milestones. A milestone is not a goal. You want to take a job, tomorrow you will get a job. Then your goal is over. You will think about some other goal. That time, then when you will prepare for that goal. There was a very ordinary average student from Gujarat. Father was a minister in British Raj. So with all these arrangements, he was sent to the Temple of Law, London, to study barrister. Those days, if you go for such education, no one used to fail. Instead of 3 years, you will take 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, but finally you will get a degree. And you come back. He returned back to India. 1 year, practiced, miserable practice. Again someone said, no, you see the movements. Someone says people are now going and settling down in South Africa. He moved to South Africa. From South Africa, returned -1 tooth. Then he decided, let me go and see my people around in the country. And while he was visiting interiors of the India, he got a purpose. And that purpose is liberating 600 million brothers and sisters of my country. And that turned him from a ordinary Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi to Mahatma. You all have that capacity. This is not one Mahatma. There are hundreds of examples. I am sharing this example because we all can relate to it. There are hundreds and tons of examples where a simple focus will take you to your ultimate goal and not small milestone. But when you will decide your ultimate goal, a lot of invisible things will start being visible. Do you agree? If today I know that I have to go back from here to Gurgaon, hypothetically, because I am coming from there. So I know I have to cross 4 flyovers. It is 26-30 kilometers. It would take more than 45 minutes. I am telling this because I know where I have to go. If I don't know where I have to go, what kind of details I will give you? Same thing happens in your life. If you don't know what is your goal, nothing will be visible, what you want. And don't make this meager small goals that I want to just pass this degree, I want to get this certificate, or I want to get this job. This is not goal. This is a small milestone in your entire life where you want to go. Do we agree that we have a goal now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
नहीं आपका पुराना गोल तो गलत हो गया. I am sure what you were saying first time, yes, I have a goal and it is possible, is not the goal what I am saying. Correct?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Now you will set a new goal in life. Say, I will set a goal. Okay. How to set your goal? So for goal, what you have to do? We have 10 minutes? More?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. For goal, what you have to do? You need to have a dream first. What I want to be in life. If you are doing a business, you should have a dream for your business. If you are a student, you should have a dream for what you want to be in life. Not I want to pass, not I want to get some job. What, as an individual, you have come in this world, this is the only life you will get if I don't believe in karma theory right now. This is the only life you have. God has blessed you. You are lucky to have your family. You are a Ford car right now. Fueling is done by Ford itself. Now at this stage, you have luxury to dream and think about where I want to go in my life. What I want to be. Do I want to be just an engineer, having a job, or getting some position somewhere in some organization? Or I want to be a person whom many people will follow? Why we don't dream, you know, we will cover after some time. But my humble request is, please dream. Dream where you want to be. And once you dream, also start believing that it is possible to achieve. Don't dream with very clear understanding, because Mr. Yagnik has said, I am dreaming, but I know it's not possible. So don't do that. When you dream, you also believe that it's possible. Okay? Third, whatever you dream, whatever are your goals, don't just keep here. Write. Because whenever you ask someone what you are thinking, please write, then his pen will stop. Because a lot of inhibition, a lot of doubts will start coming. So I am suggesting, whatever you are dreaming, whatever is your goal, write, verbalize, talk to your friends, talk to your well-wisher, see the response, see what they have to say. Make it visible to yourself. Decide a starting point. We have decided starting point today.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Aaj se?
Yes, sir.
Before that, decide the deadline. Starting point is very easy because you keep on pushing your deadlines. So basic rule in goal setting is, first decide the deadline. Deadline for the ultimate goal, deadline for various milestones. When you want to complete your education, that date need to be fixed. By which date I will be in the best of the organization, that date need to be fixed. Unless you will start backward, you will not be able to see what strengths I will need to achieve that. Or what resources I will need to polish myself. What kind of I will need help and guidance from people. And finally, make a master plan. You may be having 2-3 goals, milestones, plus your ultimate goal. Make a master plan. और वो master plan को क्या करेंगे आप? Put it in front of you. Make a picture, nice picture. If you are seeing yourself as a scientist, draw a scientist. Put some pictures from the notebook and all. Make a nice picture of yourself. Paste your face there on Einstein or something like that. And keep it in front of you, because your dream has to be in front of you. You need to visualize, you need to believe, And finally, never give back. In this we are master. Giving up we are master or not?
No.
No. I will give example. I have stopped smoking. How many days? 5, 6 days. Morning walks. Last 7 days I was walking, but now we go back to the comfort zone. The things which are beautiful, comfortable, we go back there. We are like a spring. After stretching, we go back. I used to tell my subordinates in professional life, don't be like a soda water bottle. You open, it comes with a fizz. You have seen soda water bottle? 5 minutes down the line, it becomes a bitter water, tasteless, which you would not even like to drink. But that 5 minutes it shows the zinc. Don't show zinc for 5 minutes. Don't go back to your comfort zone. Keep that in you. Keep that burning inside your heart. That now I have decided I will not give up. If you have decided that you will get up in the morning and you will study for 2 hours, don't give up. Don't give up for small temptations. And you will keep on having temptation. Enough. कभी first class बारिश हो रही होगी, दिल कहेगा क्यों उठता है? But you have to get up because you have promised. You have not promised to yourself. You have promised to your goal that I will be someone who is qualifying for goal which I have decided in my life. Okay? Now darker side of the goal. और यहाँ पर अपने we will see a lot of resemblance. There are people who will never set a goal. You know why? Because there is a fear of failure, apprehension, doubt. They feel even hesitant to tell someone, hey, I want to join Stanford University. Because he knows that immediately everyone will laugh at him. So we are scared of our own capability, potential and failures. We don't set up a goal. We decide not to set. If it happens, it happens. Otherwise, I don't want to decide. Second category, we are overconfident. 100%. हो जाए. In that process, we never set a goal. Third, perfectionist. If so will happen, then only this will happen. And that will never happen because life is surprise. It will not move the way you want. It will move the way life wants to move. You are standing, life is crossing. Remember, life is crossing. You are only aging. You are at your place only aging. It is life which is fast speed crossing you. So if you feel I want everything perfect, it will never happen. You have to decide whatever I have decided. If out of 10 things, 3 things I have decided, start with it. Now second category. People where they fail after setting even a goal. Why? Procrastination. I have a beautiful blog. You can visit my site and read it. Procrastination is our inner tendency to silently push every difficult thing away for a few days. So, if parents have said, so when you are starting your now exam preparation, post Navratra, some or other excuse every time. Because actually it is not excuse to plan that activity that day. You want to avoid that activity to that many days. So it's procrastination. Biggest enemy of goal setting is your procrastination. Second is poor goal choices. What you want to be? Engineer banke job kar le. That's goal. So a poor goal setting is also a limitation. Third, your priorities are mixed up or you have selected too many goals. After BTech, I'm trying for IS. I will give CAT exam. And then I've also written to a few universities. And I think we will file for the civil exams. Or employment action में कोई military में भी निकलता होगा job वक्त डालने. Now, इतने सारे, you lose everything. एक सादे सब सदे सब सादे सब जाए. See, in goal setting, you have a larger goal, you keep milestones, but then you have to realize that time is running out. Okay? Similarly, Once you have decided the goal, what you will do? You have to question, am I adding value to what I am doing? Whatever I am doing, I am writing a project, I am writing a program, am I adding value to what I am writing? Correct? Second, we have already discussed, I want to be a crowd or one among the crowd. That is again our choice. Third, am I doing best with what I have? And this is the biggest problem I have seen with everyone. I do not have 5th edition of trigonometry. I have 3rd edition. And that 5th edition is best. Otherwise, I would have scored XYZ. And if we ask him, have you mastered 3rd edition? No, that I have not mastered. So I have not mastered what I have, but I keep on asking for what I do not have. So blaming to circumstances, not multiplying what I have to the best of its possibility. Take your resources to best optimal level, and it's possible. And finally, stretch beyond finishing line. See, when you go from your comfort zone to action arena, you're likely to fall. And when you fall and you look up, you can also get up. And when you can get up, it is not over till you win. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Shall we say it is not over till I win?
Yes, sir.
Say it is not over till I win.
It is not over till I win.
What is not over?
The process.
Anything for which you are today standing is not over till I win. And I win by doing all what we are. Okay? So never change goals. But change what? Change your action steps. And here, probably now we are running really very short of time. So last example I will give and close. If you see an artist shaping a statue, you have seen sculptures?
Yes, sir.
Sculptures? Hypothetically, I have 3 sculptors here. Okay? So there are 3 sculptures. And I have given 6 by 6 by 6 soft stone to all the 3. They have colonials, they have done multiple exhibitions, more or less similar. And we want them to make something, say anything. Say suppose we say that you make this Ganesha for us. When complete, and ask all of you see all the 3 statues, you will find one is definitely closest to the actual Ganesha in comparison to other 2. It happens or not?
Yes, sir.
It happens? Yes. One artist will be closest to the actual image which they have to prepare. It happens?
Yes.
And what he does? क्यों होता है?
Hard work.
Hard work. What else? Hard work तो तीनों ने किया ना, मूर्ति बना दी.
Focus.
Dedication. What else?
Focus. Concentration.
Concentration. Focus.
Minute details. Minute details.
Minute details.
Passion.
Observation. Fine. What all you have said is right, but I am saying something different. Statue has come from where? It has come from sky or from the ground?
Man.
Statue was within the stone?
No.
Yes or no? So the artist who has removed unwanted stone in a fine way has come closer to the statue. So what he has done? He has removed unwanted stone. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
In your life also, if you have to qualify yourself for that larger goal, you have to remove a lot of unwanted things. A lot of unwanted things. And I want to just repeat 3 here before I close. One is remove energy drainers. What is energy drainer? WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, a lot of social media, and I have internet, I have Google Guru, so many things. I am not against it. Please, pardon me, I am not against it. Do it. But when you move to your core energy, the arena, keep it away. because that should not disturb you when you are in core energy. A guru and a chela, they were going on the bank of the Ganga. Suddenly they heard a cry, and they looked around and they observed that a young lady was sinking in the water. So chela jumped. He threw his upvastram, that's what they call the top clothes. He jumped, collected the lady, brought her up on the bank, filled her pot with the water because it seems she came there all the way to fill the water. And he said, lady, please go home, your water is filled, change your clothes and relax, otherwise you will fall sick. And he started walking with Guru. After miles of walking, when they reached to the destination, Guru was very tired, elderly man, so he brought some hot water with salt and said, sir, you dip your feet and relax. He was relaxing, and that time he said, son, I am very, very unhappy with you. You have committed a sin. He said, Guru, what happened? He said, today you are a brahmachari. You jumped in the water, collected a girl and put her on the bank, and you are saying what I have done. This fellow prostrated to the Guruji and said, sir, I have collected the lady and left on the bank. You are carrying that lady till our destination. And this happens with all these energy drainers. My humble request is, if you are disciplined enough to classify your time for all these energy drainers, is fine. But this is not the time when you are building your career, your half of the time is going in WhatsApp. Decide a time. Otherwise you are working on some nice equation, ting, and let me not reply. Because you have to reply. Then the chain will start. So come out of energy drainers. Second submission, remove all negative icons from your screen. Like computer screen, even humans have screen, our mind. Remove negative icons. Please remove it. You heard about Philip Huck?
Yes, sir.
Seen Abbott?
Yes, sir.
Heard, the cat, so everybody knows. Australian cricketer, 24 years old. You know, he got brain hemorrhage because of a bouncer of Seen Abbott. 24th November 2014, he died on 27th November 2014. When Australia Daily interviewed his mother one day before his funeral, that we have heard that Seen Abbott is also coming for the funeral. Do you have anything to say? You know what she said? Yes, I will hug and kiss that boy and say that it's not your mistake. It was a fluke accident. Don't take it to your heart. This is what I mean by erasing your negative icons. We keep on collecting. This teacher is useless. This person is there. This friend is not talking to me. I asked for the notes he has not given me, means he is egos. He has a big ego. I will teach him a lesson. So we have so much of clutter in our mind that our normal relationship starts getting affected. Get out of it. And last, before we conclude, is energy drainers, negative icons. Last, which we get in plenty, losers. Don't remain surrounded by losers, please. This is the time when you have to make career. A topper of the class will never come to you and say, hi, how are you? Because it has to go to a destination. True?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, there are log of woods in ocean, in plenty. They also float like a ship, but without destination. They are at the mercy of sea waves, and most of the time they are thrown back to the seashore. They don't reach to the destination. So with this, I close my talk with you. It was really